and then we'll have Chief Thomas with KPD be next. I'd like to thank you all for coming out today. Greatly appreciate it. As Daryl said, I'm Joe Carrico, C-A-R-R-I-C-O, Special Agent in Charge, Knoxville Field Office for the FBI. I would like to thank Chief Eve Thomas from Knoxville Police Department for joining us today for this announcement. We are announcing a reward of up to $5,000 in the recent shootings and the deaths of 16-year-old Stanley Freeman Jr. and 15-year-old Janaria Muhammad. As you all know, both Stanley and Janaria were students at the Austin East Magnet High School in Knoxville. This reward is for information leading to the arrest and conviction of this responsible subject or subjects for these teens' deaths. The FBI and the Tennessee law enforcement community is committed to working closely with Knoxville Police Department to make sure those bringing violence to our streets are held accountable. This reward is just one of the many tools that we will utilize in partnership with Knoxville Police Department to protect our citizens. And with that, I'll turn it over to Chief Eve Thomas from the Knoxville Police Department. Chief.
Thank you. I want to first say that we are thankful for our partners with the Federal Bureau of Investigation and their assistance in our efforts in these cases. We're grateful to have such a strong and unified partnership with the FBI. We hope this reward offering will encourage those who might have information to come forward and assist our investigative efforts. As I stand here today, we are 18 days removed from the tragic shooting death of 16-year-old Stanley Freeman Jr. and 14 days removed from the senseless death of 15-year-old Janaria Muhammad. At this point, no suspects have been arrested or charged for their involvement in these shootings. Investigators are continuing to work diligently and persistently to bring those cases to a successful resolution. I can assure you that we are making steady progress on those cases, though we remain at a point where we do not have any new details to announce. That being said, we still need information from those who have it. We need anybody with any information to come forward, no matter how insignificant that information might seem. The information could very well be the final piece that puts the puzzle together. Specifically, we need anybody who witnessed either shooting or has firsthand knowledge of either event to step forward and do the right thing. At this stage, we still have not had anybody willingly come forward to volunteer information to investigators regarding either case. We need those with information to summon the courage to come forward. Those with information can contact us through numerous avenues. You can call the KPD's Crime and Drug Hotline at 865-215-7212, or you can email violentcrimes@knoxvilletn.gov, and that's violent crimes with an S. Additionally, you can submit a crime tip online at www.knoxvilletn.gov/crime tips. That's www.knoxvilletn.gov/crime tips. If you have photos, videos, or other information that you are willing to provide regarding any recent case, we ask that you email the Violent Crimes Unit directly, again at violentcrimes@knoxvilletn.gov. If you wish to remain anonymous, we will honor that wish. We all want the same thing, to see the people responsible for these tragic deaths brought to justice. And we all need to work together towards that end, because these events should not and can never be tolerated. Thank you again to the FBI for their assistance. We are grateful to work alongside these law enforcement community partners who greatly enhance our collective efforts to keep Knoxville safe. Thank you. All right.
Thank you all very much. Greatly appreciate your time.
think Daryl has a copy of the press release there if you guys want it. Thank you all.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Could we ask a few questions?
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yes.
I know you said that you have standard details you can announce, but I'm gonna ask anyway.
You can ask anyway. Okay. You're honest. I like that. Thank you.
I know that you have to keep details close to the vet investigations that are ongoing. But is there anything at all that you can share in terms of the why for these shootings?
Unfortunately, no. At this point, we don't have a good why. We can look at physical evidence, we can collect all we can, but